Tēnā tātou katoa, good evening. Key work due to start today on the major slip between Hikuai and Whangamata had to be put on hold as heavy rain and severe gales pummeled the Coromandel.
A subtropical low dumped rain across Northland, Auckland, Coromandel and Bay of Plenty. As Karen Rutherford reports, another large slip has forced the closure of Karangahake Gorge.
Swollen and angry, this is what 200 millimetres of rain does in 24 hours. The busy Karangahake Gorge between Pairo and Waihi, ferocious and fast moving down here, while above,
hopefully I can get to work.
Traffic has come to a grinding halt.
We're still 2 hours out from high tide and already the Karangahake Gorge is looking like breaching its banks, but we were making our way home to file this story when Waka Kotahi announced that the gorge is closed. There's a major slip up ahead and effectively we're now stuck.
Contractors have been working throughout the afternoon to clear the sodden hillside off the road.
Just have to wait it out, apparently it's 3 to 4 hours.
A scene mirrored on the Coromandel Peninsula, where last night's downpours continue to unleash further slips. At Apotiri, they're on a knife edge. Major work on State Highway 25 was due to start today to stabilise this ongoing slip on the peninsula's only usable main highway. These gigantic building blocks, surefire slip stoppers, were due to go in, but with torrents still coming out of the hills, Waka Kotahi's contractors have now had to call off the work.
But a delay at this point is always disappointing. We know that this is a lifeline for the Coromandel. We're very keen to get it open as quickly as possible, and any delays like this weather event we're currently facing and the weather forecast for the remainder of the week obviously makes that more and more difficult.
While we've been at the Apotiri slip today, we've already seen a couple of instances of rockfall already, but what you'll see across the Coromandel are these catchment benches which have been built to protect motorists from falling debris and rockfall, and it's hoped that they will do their job in the coming days as the weather worsens.
And Niwa warns the downed yachts in Northland, the tossed trampolines of Te Aroha and today's flooded paddocks are just an appetiser for what's to come.
Places like Northland, places maybe like Taranaki, Nelson, Tasman, those areas are probably at highest risk for seeing some really heavy rain starting probably later Wednesday and especially Thursday and Friday. Now you're talking double or triple, maybe even more what would normally fall in the entire month of May. So kind of a red flag.
A red flag that many are heeding with humour.
Just went down and checked the boat and make sure the boats and everything's all right. There's nothing we can do. Just hope our road doesn't get closed and blocked and we don't turn into an island for a while.
And from those braving the elements to keep us safe in the meantime, a plea.
You can imagine what it's like sitting on a stop-go paddle at the moment. Please just be patient. Everybody is working as fast as they can.
And there could be plenty more to test our patience with the amount of rain that's expected later in the week. Karen Rutherford, Newshub.
Well, Heather is now with a closer look at the storm. And how bad could things get later in the week? What are we looking at here?
Yeah, well, this really does feel like just the beginning. If we start from Wednesday, you can see this atmospheric river is exactly what it looks like. It's a river in the sky, and if it moves just 100 kilometres to the east, it's a direct hit on Auckland. If it stays the course, it's still going to rain heavily on the west coast from Cape Reinga through Taranaki to Tasman and Marlborough. Now, the setup to this is the high out east. It's a blocking high. So this corridor of rain just has nowhere to go. So it'll park up and continue to cause widespread rain for the second half of the week. Now, this is in addition to the heavy rain and strong winds that we've got for the next 36 hours. I'll have those details after sport.